Up, guys. All right. Not in this buy on EU. I was too late. So I've missed it. I'm just going to monitor what it does as it comes back down as it's coming out of this last area of imbalance now. Has induced into it, so it may push it back down. More than likely would have been break even by here, being somewhat of a decisional area, retest sweep into it. So I'm just going to monitor what it does as it just comes further back down to the entry area, and see if it does anything from there. But that's really the setup on EU for today. I don't see another way to go about it. What we've had on EU, sorry if I actually just make that full screen. Um, Broken that 15-minute external low, which I've been expecting. So now we'll be working inside of this leg, that being the main decisional. Obviously this area being extremes, and then can work inside of this leg. A little bit closer. I'll probably actually refine my ranges a little bit here, just to tighten it up a little bit, given where we are on a higher time frame. We're coming out of the decisional inducement of that 4 hour and daily leg. So I'll actually start working with that as my hourly, and I'll refine my 15-minute external to that leg. So that's what I'm going to be working with, is there's a significant areas in structure at the moment. So that can change to, um, hourly, and 15-minute will sit there like that. So that's cool. But yeah, ultimately, guys, I wanted to be in that buy. I was just a few minutes late, which is really frustrating. But you do have this area here, which is retest, obviously, of both of the breaks. I'd like to use that as a target and buy up to it. I just don't see any way to really do that now, given what price is doing and what it's done. Um, yeah, even like this structure is not really anything to use as a break. Like there's your previous 5-minute break, break. So there's your internal range. So yeah, not a lot we can do, guys, unless we get a bit of a pullback down from here, which if it does, it'll be great. I'll be looking for another entry. But we do have a lot of bearish momentum, and I don't love going against momentum like this at a bottom of a new external leg. It's just a really good inducement. So we'll see what price wants to do. Got a lot of liquidity building up, but we do have phenomenal bearish structure. So we'll see if it wants to present an opportunity to be able to do anything with it here. If we come up a little bit higher, I may even look for sells um, after the inducement of this area. I'll see if it wants to give me a smart money trap play that we can work with. It might set up something like this even, and use an area like that to sell price that back down and follow with that momentum. So we'll see what that wants to do. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it from there anyway. Moving over to GU. And GU is following that structure like we're speaking about. Coming down here, working our way down like that, going out to the 15-minute. We've obviously induced that decision like we spoke about. Clearly doesn't have enough juice to push us all the way up. This area, I do believe, is now confirmed as a smart money trap. Got that break to the downside. We've pulled up, we've induced, we've broken again, we've retested. We have now brought in Asia low buys with the inducement of that there as well. So there's your break. Obviously, we've got the retest here. Coming into that decisional area, if we can induce this decisional area, I'm happy to sell straight away. I'll just be looking for some sort of obviously entry model to play out. Again, same sort of story. If we can build up some sort of smart money trap here to come down, utilize that for bringing some buyers and sell down through it, that'd be fantastic. So we'll see if that wants to play ball. Major sell rate is. I will just chuck an alert down here because regardless, if we come down there, I've still got this to target, this to target, this to target, this to target. So I've got good liquidity targets and structural start targets still, even though we're quite deep inside of that leg. I'd like it to come up higher, but we'll just see. We'll see what it wants to do. This area needs to get pushed through now, so that's ultimately what I'm looking for. Now, AU has had a really good break to the downside here as well. Pulled up, mitigated this area, which shouldn't hold any weight. I'll check that on EU in a moment. Little internal break, internal retest. This area has now pushed us down to induce that internal retest, mitigate this area, which is a decisional slash extreme. We've now come up, mitigating this area here. Thought we were going to actually drive straight through it, but we're actually mitigating it. I'd like to buy everything. My problem with buying those, it's just against momentum. Um, this may actually give something internally here because we've got break, retest. Oops. Ugh, that's a big area. Oh, that's annoying. Right, see if we can work with something like that. If I can get an internal smart money chart confirmation, yeah, I'll take it. I'll be happy to buy price up from you. I don't see this as holding any weight. And we've got a lot of liquidity sitting up above. So we'll see what it wants to do, see if it's going to play ball. We do have a fair bit of news tonight during London session. Our first hour is okay. But after that, we start to get a bit of news. So just want to be mindful on that side of things. Ultimately, we've got a lot of bearish pressure. We're just in an area where market can turn around. I just don't want to fight the momentum too much, but I also want to be selling from an area where it makes sense. So I'm ideally, ultimately just looking for buys into sells on all the pairs. So we'll wrap up there, guys, and yeah, see what these are going to do. I'm going to keep an eye on EU from here. Would have got done at break even, so that's nice. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it and see what they're going to do. But other than that, I will speak to you all shortly.